age again? What's my age again?
G'day, welcome to episode 373 of Trent365. Today is Saturday the 8th of December. Back in the storeroom again, which means I'm picking up a suitcase again and packing the bags again for another trip off to the UAE tonight for a couple of days. Not a long trip and not the last trip of the year, but probably the last big trip of the year with a bit of luck. And look, you might have heard the case of this guy, I think it was in a Dutch court, where he was appealing to have his age legally changed from 69, which he was, to 49. And the reason was because he wasn't doing too well on Tinder, you know, the dating app. And part of his, first time when I heard it, I thought, well, that's just stupid. But then when you started to hear his justification or his rationale for the case, he said, well, it's no different to someone legally changing their gender. They were legally born a certain gender and then they decided to change it legally. That was his argument. I can legally change my age for the same reasons. I don't feel like I'm 69. I feel like I'm 49. Just like that person doesn't feel like they're a man. They feel like they're a woman. So when I heard that, I thought, well, that's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how the courts interpret that. As it turned out, the court upheld that he can't change his age, and the reason was because society assigns a number of rights and obligations based on age. Things like having to go to school, things like the drinking age, the voting age, the age of consent. And so unlike gender, there's rights and obligations clearly assigned based on age, so therefore to allow you to change your age would just throw the whole system into whack, which again I think kind of makes a fair amount of sense. But the interesting thing to me is to think about as we get older and as we live longer, which everyone would sort of agree is probably going to happen, I wonder if a case like this will eventually actually succeed. Or, because people are potentially going to live to 110, 120 on a regular basis in the not too distant future with all the advances in modern medicine. And so I wonder if a case like this will have more of a chance of getting through in the future, or whether we're just going to wait until we change our perceptions of what age really is. Just a thought. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back again tomorrow from Abu Dhabi, I think tomorrow. Bye for now.
About the time that bitch hung up on me. Nobody likes you when you're 23.